Alright, so today I'm gonna be redoing my bike. So the first step was pressure wash it. I've already got a little bit done, as you can see, but I'm gonna be pressure washing it some more and trying to get this black paint right here and right there, and I don't know if I want to do right here yet, but all over these things just to clean it up and make it have that chrome. And these things were painted by the previous owner, but yeah. And I already had took the motor and the seat off, as y'all can see, in the chain. And hold up, this is the color that we're going with. It's in 0.5. I don't know if it's gonna turn out good. And then I have a clear coat, and I have another can of it, but oh yeah, it's right here. I have another can of it, but I'll pick y'all up whenever the bike is dry and ready to be I think I might sand it and ready for paint. Alright, so I said I was gonna let it dry, but I figured why not just pull it into the shop, take the bars, the brake cable off, and the grips, because I have to sand these down anyways. But these will be a thing I can just take a paper towel and just dry them really quick, so I can just go ahead and get these painted. Oh yeah, and I'm not just painting just the bike. I'm painting the bike, the bars. I'm gonna keep the rims black, and I'm gonna paint this side cover black and see how that goes. So yeah, I put it in 0.5 so that way y'all can see, because it really wasn't what's it called, it really wasn't showing this right, but it should. And I turned the phone sideways now, so y'all should be able to see what I'm doing now. This might be a little bit tight because of my brother. Maybe I could put in a one now. Yeah, y'all should be able to see. I'm just gonna loosen all of those. Yeah, those are a little bit tight from my big brother. I might have said that already, but it's whatever. Oh yeah, and whenever I'm doing this, I might paint these things, because these are silver, the bars are blue, the bottom part's black. So, and if y'all have build suggestions, because we got a lot of bikes, me and my family, but the red bike, this bike, the chopper out there, I got a mud mower, those are all mine. So let me know if y'all have build ideas for those. I'm gonna just toss that down there. Oh yeah, the bars are falling. I will pick y'all up whenever I'm done with this. Alright, so in the last clip, y'all saw that I was going to take these bars off, and because I said I was gonna paint them separately. And while I was at it, I went ahead and took the whole brake assembly off of the bike. And so now this is all the stuff that's off of the bike. And now I'm gonna have to find some bushings, because I had these little pieces of rubber on the thing that were holding them in, because these didn't go down all the way on it. And so yeah, but the next step is I'm probably gonna take the tires off, well, the tires and rims off, and maybe the sprocket, because I might paint the sprocket too. But whenever it's ready to be painted, I will pick y'all up. Alright, so I have the bike taken apart. It's down to the frame, basically, except the bars. But so while I was gone, or off the camera, I was taking off the front and rear tires. I'm just putting these up. I was taking off the front and rear tires. This one, whenever I rolled it, because it was still wet out there, after pressure washing it was a little muddy, so I'm gonna wash that one up and wash that one up. And I'm gonna start taking this sprocket off, and then I'll probably cut the clip and then pick the clip back up when this is off, and when the bike's ready to be sanded. Alright, so I said, all right, hold up, let me put it up, y'all on the chest mount. So I said that I would cut to the next clip whenever the bike's ready to be painted. So the bike's ready to be painted. I taped these up, and I'll show y'all whenever I'm done. I kind of sanded those down with some sandpaper. There's all kinds of it all on the ground. But I sanded that down so you can see, like my brother tried to do it, but he didn't do nowhere near as good as me. But I got it down to the regular silver because the guy had painted it black. But I taped that up so that way it didn't get green whenever I paint the bike. But I took sandpaper and did the whole frame. It might not look like it, but I did that. And this motor might not be going back on it. Me and my dad might be trading, and I might get that jing dong and some money on top. But the parts I have done so far, I'll show y'all. So these are the things that I told y'all were silver, and those held the bars down on it, like right there, y'all might be able to see. So those are what clamps down on it, and they were silver, so I painted them green while I was at it because the other parts were going to be green. And then these were the back wheel spacers for the axle, so I figured why not just paint those, give it a nice little touch. And then I painted the bars green, but I'm probably going to go over these with another coat and then put some clear coat on it. But me and my brother are finna go ride, film some content for that, and then whenever the bike's painted and ready to be assembled, I'll pick up the camera and show y'all. All right, so the bike is all painted up. Well, it's not all painted up, but we got our first coat on it. It's not gonna be the best, but you know, we're gonna go over it with probably a whole nother coat and then some clear coat, and then I'm gonna paint that motor mount. And my dad said that he would trade me my 224 or his Jing Dong and $100 for my Predator 224. The Predator 224 needs a carb right now, and he'd keep his torque converter, I'd keep my torque converter, but I don't know. So I'm gonna think on that one. But I already got a 58 rear sprocket, so it's gonna have a lot of torque, but it's not gonna have a lot of top end. So that's why I was saying that 224 is probably gonna be a little bit faster. But I'm not really worried about top speed for now because I'm probably just gonna build this bike to sell it and then buy me my dream bike, probably the GTS Volts bike with a small rear tire, because my dad has a small rear tire Storm over here. I'm gonna walk to it. Yeah, we just got done filming a video riding this bike and my brother's Trailmaster. Well, my dad has one of these Storm 200s right here, the stock like Jang Dong with a nibby and a pipe torque converter and a 60 rear sprocket. This thing, he's 220 pounds. He sits on the front and he slams throttle. It still throws him all the way up. So it'll be a nice bike to have. And me having that Volts bike, I'm gonna build it so that way it's better than his, because you know I gotta be faster than my dad. But whenever the bike's fully painted, ready to go, and ready to put all the parts back on, then I'll pick y'all up. All right, so the bike is out there and it's fully done and it's ready to be assembled. But I figured while I'm at it, why not just put this axle on? I put these bars, I painted them bars out there, but they got moss on them from where I painted them at. So those just messed it up. So I just went with these bars, and I might paint them in the future. But I put that together and I took this off. I just decided not to paint them. Well, my brother said we just shouldn't paint them, just so that way we didn't get spray paint in the front fork. So I was like, all right, yeah. So, but those are painted. The rear axle things are painted, and I'm on the rear axle right there, I'm probably gonna get new tensioners. But I will pick y'all up when the bike is done, and we will do a test ride. All right, it is the next day, and I said I'd pick y'all up when the bike was ready to be put together. So the bike is painted and all, well, somewhat put together. I still gotta put the motor, the seat, I gotta get a carb, pull cord, and I'm changing the pipe. But all those are just minor stuff. And I'm waiting for that motor mount out there to dry. And I didn't paint the bars and the forks, but I think it looks better that way. But whenever the bike is fully assembled and ready to ride, I'll pick y'all up. All right, so the bike has the motor on it now. We're tightening it down. And then we're gonna cut the chain to size. The bike's gonna be ready to go, and we're gonna paint the side cover and that. And we got somebody coming to look at it. Monday?
Yeah.
And we changing that pipe. But I've already got it. Hey, Bub, give her a pull. Start her up.
No, there ain't no throttle cable on it.
Nah, I've been
Oh,
running.
fine, hooked up, huh?
Nah, it's not gonna. Here, watch this, guys.
Is the motor tight?
Not completely. Bike running good. She's ready for a throttle and a chain, boy. And to be tightened up. But when the bike's ready to go, I'll pick y'all back up. Here, tell them what we did, bro.
We put the chain on, put the motor on.
We tightened that motor all the way down. We got the new sprocket.
Got new sprocket.
That motor is good. Literally, the only thing we gotta do is just put a throttle right here. It takes like 2 minutes. We'll pick y'all up when we ride him, boy. Alright, so the bike is all done. We got it going good. My dad already tried to trade me a Storm for it. And I think it's pretty badass. And it's got a VM too, so if y'all know those VMs are crappy. Go on, so I can record this real quick, please. Thank you. Love you. Alright, so it's all ready. Bobby! Alright, like I said, the bike's badass. And everybody in the family loves it. And so whenever we go riding at the parade tomorrow, I'll pick y'all up if I still have it, because that guy wants to come today.